Hillside slums ring Caracas. Cauldrons of desperation and lawlessness, these are tough neighborhoods where Hugo Chavez draws a base of support. The president has invested heavily to improve these communities and recently came to the 23 de Enero neighborhood to inspect homes renovated with state funds. He even tried his hand at masonry work. Here, oil money flows directly. President Chavez ordered the state oil company, PDVSA, to build and operate a massive social services center. At the medical clinic, Miguel, a 23-year-old painter, is treated for gastritis.
I do not have to pay anything. Everything here is free for the public. This should continue. I hope it does, because we will improve Venezuela.
And who does he thank for his treatment?
President Chavez. President Hugo Chavez has done all this with the revolution.
Next door, people make clothes worn by PDVSA employees and Chavez backers. Many in the workforce say they would never get a job, let alone a living wage, in the private sector.
Even though we are elderly, we are here working. This would be impossible anywhere else. Impossible if this were a private operation.
Elsewhere in Caracas, oil revenue bankrolled a new cable car service for a hillside community. In another neighborhood, residents point to a free dental clinic and a basketball court.
Many people ask, where's the oil money going? Well, I have seen some of it going to work right here in my community.
But not everyone is thrilled. Across town from 23 de Enero, in one of Caracas's more well-to-do neighborhoods, medical student Claudia Perez accuses President Chavez of pampering his supporters at the expense of everyone else.
He only takes care of those who support him and his government, not those who have a different point of view.
And she says the Chavez program is short-sighted.
Oil cannot be everything. One day it will run out, and we are doing nothing to generate other forms of wealth.
President Chavez boasts his country has enough oil to last the next 100 years, and he could be right. New geological surveys show Venezuela's oil reserves dwarfing those of Saudi Arabia. But having oil is one thing. Maintaining a state-owned oil industry and using revenue wisely are another, says Venezuelan oil analyst Juan Carlos Sosa.
Como prácticamente todos los fondos que le entran a PDVSA quiere utilizarlos para otros fines.
Since almost all the oil revenue PDVSA receives is used for non-petroleum purposes, PDVSA cannot maintain the wells and keep them running. It does not have the funds, so it has to close the wells. And since foreign companies are given no incentive to invest in oil operations, production is paralyzed.
Simplemente se paraliza la producción.
Venezuela's oil production has plummeted by a third under Chavez, according to Sosa, and he blames PDVSA's social programs that are so popular among the poor.
El presidente de PDVSA, en vez de estar preocupado.
Instead of staying on top of oil production and international sales, PDVSA's president has to worry about 1,000 other things, and nothing is done well.
De mil cosas distintas, entonces no hace ninguna bien.
And by doling out money in direct assistance rather than focusing on long-term development, President Chavez is masking poverty rather than curing it, according to economist Orlando Ochoa at Venezuela's Catholic University.
Oil wealth can be used to transform and improve the economic base of a country, as has been done in Norway. Or it can be used to compensate for economic imbalances, thereby prolonging the pain, as has been done in Venezuela and Iran.
But President Chavez makes no apologies for the way he is spending Venezuela's oil revenue.
We're building hospitals, universities, housing, highways, railroads, public works projects like water distribution. And all of this costs money.
And that money depends not only on petroleum production, but also on global oil prices, over which President Chavez has no control. Michael Bowman, VOA News.